Okay. Should be good to go. Good evening, Sean. How are you? Still go live a couple minutes early. Usually takes a few minutes for a stream to come up. All right, Kimchi. Yo, Naraz. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. I think it's been the first nice day in a few, so it's been a busy one. Well, it's busy every day, but it's cold, but it's been sunny. It's been quite sunny. I had quite a long dog walk today. That was quite nice. But it's just been raining the other days, and it's just been like either rain, snow. It's just been horrible. So first day of actual sun. It's quite nice. So a couple of you had some nice roast going on. Yeah, I was just playing. I just had a curry tonight. I was looking good there, Raz, mate. Looking good. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, literally just been sun all day today. That's mad. I am on Gelato Dream at the minute. I do like the Gelato Dream. It's quite nice. 6 on the G as well. Hey, King. How's it going, buddy? Yes, Naraz. We're on the same one. It's quite a nice one. I found it was very powdery, but very, very nice effect. So how's everyone doing? Have everyone had a good weekend? The Gelato Dream was done by Clearleaf. Do you know what? I haven't actually like got a good read on the smell right now. I've used it like I think 4 or 5 times in the whole like 2.5 weeks at this point of having it. So like I'm still kind of working it out, but I have been enjoying the Chem cookies. That one's nice, and it's such a shame that it's out of stock. You said that one earlier in the round. That's such a shame. Because 6 on the G as well, that's crazy. Green, how are you doing? I hope you enjoyed your dog walk as well. I know you was going on a walk earlier. Yeah, see, yeah, it's such a shame, but that's the thing. I think we need to look at the dates a bit more because you can store weed for a very long time. Congrats on 400. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I didn't even think, like, you know, anyone would want to hear me ramble on my point of view, but this is a community for everyone. So any ideas, feedback, anything that you all want to see, let me know. I'm about, and I'm here to listen. So let me know. Oh, good. Yeah, it's been quite sunny here, so good that you've had quite a nice day. It's no longer on my Medicate's repeat. Oh yeah, it's such a shame. Yeah, I literally, when I jumped on Discord and replied in the food channel, that was literally when I sat down. Um, I'd noticed a little bit, and they're saying about it, it's coming back or something. They're bringing a few more as well. It looks like there was quite a few more listed on the abbreviations. It looked like, and than there was. A chilled day. Everyone was well. Yeah, just chilled. Dog walk. Cleaned up a bit. Done the Sunday stuff. Ate, and now sat here having a chat with everyone. It's quite cold this evening though, so that's why I'm kind of like wrapped up. But it's been nice overall today. Home vacuum pack. Something I'm looking at. Ooh. What, for your medication? Like put it in vacuum seal. That'd be quite an idea. I mean, it's no different at that point. It would work. I kind of don't get why I get it as it one breath. But the dates are just kind of crazy considering you can store for a very long time. Hey Smack, how are you, buddy? Naraz. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try them this time because I didn't get around to trying any of Lot 420 yet. I wanted to try the green gelato, or was it green gelato, or was it gelato 33 or something? It was a gelato of some kind I wanted to try. And there was like an orange cake. That's the one. Across a gelato and orange cake. Yeah, 33. I knew it was a gelato of some kind, but I missed out on them both, unfortunately. So I haven't actually tried them. I've probably tried a company that is the same, but without looking off the top of my head, I wouldn't know. Smack's doing his thing. The BHA bastard dude, glow. I haven't caught up on what's going on with them. I know that there was another company, tennis or something. I don't know, but I actually haven't looked at anything MedBud recently, if I'm completely honest. Well, that sounds good then. I'm gonna have to look at that because gelato I love, so that sounds like it would suit me. And I do like a nice orange smell taste profile. I had the mimosa orange punch. That was really nice and interesting. If you like orange terps, but that sounds good. Then I'm gonna have to definitely try them when they come back for sure. For sure. But Smack, what's new, buddy? Anything new in the pipeline that I'm just not caught up on? Oh, Smack's got some plans this year. Oh, a bit of story time. I actually managed to lose my phone today. Let's backtrack, find it on my dog walk. Literally climbed through some like trees, like sticks. It was kind of like dead trees. Some dogs ran through, so I kind of went through and dropped my phone, and then figured out I lost it when I was back, so I had to go all the way back. How crazy. That was super annoying. Smart, little plans are in shape. Taking motion. Good stuff, bro. Love to hear it. That was, yeah, literally, that was like crazy. Because I got home and I was like, right, where's my phone? I went back, I checked the car, I checked everything. I was like, oh, no, not there. And yeah, whole thing. But I ended up finding it was like in the bushes and the broken trees and stuff where I like where I had to climb through. So that was pretty nuts. That was really crazy. Nothing worse than losing your phone, I don't think. I think I lost my phone another time was a couple of years ago when I was on holiday. That was horrible. That was a fair few years ago at this point. Only lost it for a bit though. Ended up getting handed in, so that wasn't too bad. But no, losing the phone just cannot happen. So Smack, you're thinking of doing a bit of streaming a bit more or something? Because I know that you was doing your New Year's stream and all that. That was cool. Do a few medication chill sort of streams. Trying to see what's new with everyone. It's proper cold now though. Yeah, I do agree with you there, Naraz. I think Smack should. I mean, it's just to kind of share knowledge, info, and whatnot. Yeah, Smack, I definitely think it would be worth it. Hopping in, having a chat. She could teach quite a lot of us, bro. But that will be chill. So what's everyone medicating on right now? I think Naraz is on the gelato dream like me. So everyone using anything nice? Anything you don't recommend this month? Quite liking this gelato dream for 6 on G. I am a bit gutted about that chem cookies. Oh, that sounds good, Smart. 4K scopes. Yeah, I've been looking into some sort of ways of looking at flower a bit closer without distorting the image. That sounds proper good, that. Yeah, the chem cookies is a lovely one. Might use that next. Tiger's Eye right now. Description taking ages to try Delta Haze. Yeah, I've heard some alright stuff about the Delta Haze. I've never tried it myself. I've got it on the list to try. It's been recommended. Tiger's Eye. How's the new batch of that? That wasn't too bad at all. That was quite nice when I had it. But that was a fair few months ago at this point. But Mooncake, thank you for joining anyway. I'm hoping the Tiger's Eye is good, because it used to be very good. Stav on the chem cookies. Yeah, the chem cookies is lovely. Such a shame it's out of stock. I was going to get some more. Oh, that's brilliant to hear that it's still good. Because I got the Tiger's Eye when I think it was like, I think it was like 7 on the G or something. It was reduced, but it was a fair few months ago. Yo, Jay, how's it going, bro? I really like the chem cookies, especially in yeah, I know it was 7 or something, but yeah, so it's gone up by 50. Sweet. It's not too bad considering if it's still good. Nowadays rates like 850, 8 on the G sort of thing. So if you do get that 650 and it's a really good one, then still have 650 Tigers. I don't know. I just know that 8 is definitely more than it was when I had it on the last batch. I could probably have a little look actually because I got all of that wrote down. If I can find it. Yeah, 650 on the G it was. That's how much I paid for it, 650. So definitely knew it was a lot cheaper than 8, but it could have been an expiry date or whatnot. I don't know. Um, but yeah, 650. At least I think it was 750. No, yeah. I just write down what I pay for each one per month, and I can compare it to new and old batches and whatnot. Oh, it's been one of them weekends, Jamie. Good stuff that you're doing good, bro. Everyone's getting ill, trying to recover. Hopefully, we're going to be getting that spring summer vibe soon. Grape cream cake's really lovely. Got 6 varieties around this week. More. Oh, that sounds good because grape cream cake has just been uh available more widely, so that sounds quite interesting to try. I think that's 8 or 850 on the G at the minute, but that's the sort of price you're paying for the better quality sort of thing. Def but so G on the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in for a new script some point soon. But there's a couple of them that I've heard about that seem to be very promising, which I'm excited to try. Terpene profiles are quite promising for what I'm looking for as well, so that would be very nice. Debating grabbing this in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting in very soon as well. Lava's on the move. We turned it on a bit earlier this time. Turned it on. Yeah, we're learning the timings a bit. So we've been going now for about 20 minutes. Yeah, something like that. So we're getting better at the timing. Oh, Death Buddha. Would you like a dream? You have to let us know what the Death Buddha's like. It's supposed to be lovely, according to people. Oh, Death Buddha sounds. Everyone seems to be you know, grabbing it. Raz, I'm off. Game out with the lads. Yeah, have a good one, Raz, bro. Thanks for coming by. Speak to you in a bit, bro. But yeah, everyone's rating like the Death Buddha and whatnot. So yeah, about an hour. It's been about an hour and a bit. I mean, it's a bit colder out here, especially with it being winter, so it probably takes a bit longer to heat up. So about an hour and 15, 20, yeah. But at least it's going, and it used to be right at the end, so we're getting the time down. We'll get it that we start the stream, and it'll pretty much be going by that point. Maybe we'll see if we can get there. Death Buddha coming, Gelato Dream. That's gonna be nice. I hope you enjoyed Gelato Dream as much as I am. It's very nice, effects wise. It's nothing crazy. It's not the Sugar Bomb Punch or Kerosene Crash, but it's definitely worth it for the 6 on the G. In my opinion, of course. But we had a bit of a session on the volcano today, so we will probably use that again today because I've been enjoying using it a lot more recently. So, ooh, Mac Daddy waffle bites. They sound really nice as well. Mac Daddy's not available yet, but waffle bites is. Just not sure about it. From what I've seen, isn't much, but I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence with it at the minute, so I'm waiting to hear a bit more actual opinions and feedback on it. Yeah, see, like, I'm interested in it, but I'm a bit skeptical about it for a minute until I hear a bit more. It's just my well, it's not even that. I don't know. I've seen a couple of pictures, but not heard a lot of actual text or speaking about it. Like, if that makes sense. But I look forward to seeing what comes of that. Actually, like Green Carrot Runs OG. Yeah, Green Carrot. They seem to price things quite up there. I've not heard the best things about the Runts OG. That's what's put me off for the price, personally. Yeah, Smack. That's the list right there. That is the list. But yeah, Stav. That's just been my kind of thing with them. I have got their Pave S1. I do like that. I'm just not sure if their Runts and there's, is it Supreme Diesel? I just don't think they weren't that sort of price from what I've heard. But maybe sometime. You can you can get some brilliant quality on Medical for a lot lower price. Pink Lilac, it's Jack Hair Cross, high THC. Yeah, I mean, I look, yeah, I mean, pink lilac, I don't know. That's the grow one, isn't it? The pink lilac. I think that's a new one by Grow. Or is that a new cross? You mean pink lilac is Jack? Oh, my bad. I read that completely wrong. I thought that was a new cross, but that's the Grow one. Green Carrot fell foul of the poor characters. I don't know what happened with them, but there was like rave reviews for a long time in the space about Green Carrot, and then suddenly it just kind of fizzled out, and then they come back with some really overpriced stuff, and it was kind of like, is it worth the risk at this point? But I feel there's a lot more competition coming to the market that's at better price points. So there are a few companies that are going to have to either price better or kind of give more transparency of why this is the price for, all of us to trust it, really. It's a difficult one at the minute. Yeah. No, that is true, Smack. 8 redeems them on 1 for me, a green card. Yeah, see, eight I can swallow, and that's not a bitter pill to swallow. But if you get that really mediocre stuff and you're paying like what, even 9, 10 plus a G, it's kind of like, what warrants it really? Unless you're actually gonna going to be shown that quality first, it's kind of difficult to just trust a company with it without seeing it before. That's just my thought process. Like, I don't know, unless there's proper backing behind them. I know that some people will. Don't get me wrong. Like, there will be people out there that will. So they'll always make money. Haven't bothered with green carrot for 2 years. Yeah, see, I don't know. The only thing I've had is the Pave S1 from them, and the other stuff I'm literally going by what I've heard. The batch of Pave I've got, I enjoy personally, but I've heard that some people are saying it's not as good as the other batches, but I can't speak on that because I've never had any of the other stuff. Never used to be that expensive. It was nicer. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, that they'll put the prices up, but then their quality will just diminish, and it's like, well, what am I paying that extra for then? Because it's not going into the quality aspect. Best medical was the Mac 1, 10 on the G. Yeah, was that the Miracle Valley, the medical one? There's a couple of really good Macs that I haven't tried them expensive ones, but I've heard a few people say there's a couple of good ones. I'm definitely gonna look into a couple more of that, but it's just with the price tag for me, it's like it plays a huge factor. The actual what you're getting, it's not all about the price tag, but it's a huge factor. And if you haven't got that knowledge behind what that product's going to be like, then you're going to struggle with forking out for it. Whereas if you knew what it was going to be like first, you'd be like, yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. The thing is, Medicate are quite good with their flour consistency. I've seen nothing but like quality on that front, but it's a difficult one. 10. Yeah, it says reviewers. It's Miracle Valley is the best. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow because you think it's 10G and that's all you can get. If you could get 5G for £50, that's still 10 on the G, but you're not paying that £100, and you can know what you're getting first. That is a lot better and more trusting. So I'm hoping that eventually more clinics will dispense the alternate weights. They're not, they're not like pushing it in a crazy direction. I feel pulling back and saying, right, all of that ain't going to get ordered, so let's go with this, because quite frankly, if none of the clinics were grabbing those smaller amounts and then they had to change to more structured 5Gs and whatnot, I feel maybe more clinics need to go down the route of saying, right, well, you've made it a more structured approach, so we'll give it a go and see. Because I know there's a lot of us who would rather do it that way, get a bit of trust together for the company, and then it'll just make it easier, because then you could be like, right, I'll pay that because I know that product works for me. But until you know that product works for you, paying that amount of money for 10 grams, that's just a lot. And there's people that have been a patient for a lot longer than me, that'll probably say the same, but you notice it a lot, especially when you've gone through a year, and it's trial and error, of course, but there's a few genetics that you're like, well, I'm not sure about that one, and you get it and it doesn't quite work for you. You'd rather have 5G than 10. But in my opinion, I think cutting back all of those alternative weights was a great decision. I personally thought they were going to be here a lot longer than they were in the space, but I think 5, 10, and if they want to do 15, why not? But it's, source from time black product. Yeah, there's a lot of processes in medical. That's the problem. Whereas you don't have that. It's the process is done to the end and then it's distributed. There's no labs, nothing like that. And the more you buy, the better your deal. That's just the way it works with moving it. So it's kind of one of them. 15G Tilray is the biggest joke. We don't want to be stuck at half. See, I've liked a couple of the Tilrays. I find them quite decently beneficial for what I've needed personally. Quality overall isn't up there. It's definitely, the stuff that leaves the labs a bit late. Kind of like keeping your food under a heat lamp for God knows how long. But overall, the medicinal benefits for me at that price has been worth it with a lot of them. But no, there's not much going on with that. You're not wrong with a lot of what you're saying there, Smack, at all. It is. You're not wrong at all, because when you also put it into perspective, you're paying you're paying for 15 grams of more budget stuff that, quite frankly, a lot of people use as fillers, or you're just taking the gamble if it's actually going to help. Now, luckily, a lot of these Tilray ones has helped me, but a reduced price Master Kush. Was that a Tilray Master? Sorry, was that a Tilray Master Kush? Oh wow, how much was that then? Because that's 40% off, so that's pretty crazy. I didn't know that they'd done that. 15. Yeah, free on the G. Wow. That's pretty nuts. That's probably the cheapest I've seen medical. That is crazy. That is nuts. So that would have been like what, 40, 45? Wait, no, like 46. Yeah, 3G is crazy. I see it though, because if it's 5 on the G as it is, and then it's going extended expiry, or I don't know, just right. Is that kicked in? Thank you, Smack. I think that might be working now. There we go. Thank you for that, bro. I would not have noticed that. I'd have been talking for don't know how long. Right, let's go. But yeah, the canopy just, I don't know if you got it. The canopy went out of stock as soon as it went down in price, so I couldn't get that, unfortunately. Only certain clinics will prescribe short dated, apparently. Ooh, I have to look at that. Because I guess it's to do with what I don't know, more paperwork maybe. I can't see why though. I guess all you've got to do is write. Well, you wonder where the expired go. That was literally what I was going to bring up. In America, in their dispensaries, they literally have bins like when you go in Iceland or whatever, and you got those cage bins with all the biscuits and all that in. They've literally got those in America, and it's like expired, out of date medication, and you can buy it for pennies. So it gets destroyed. I don't know though. Like, yeah, I guess it could get destroyed, but I don't know if all of it, because they do, like in America, like physical dispensaries. I know we're not America, of course, but physical dispensaries have an out of date bin, so it might go to another country and get sold. Over here it does. Oh, what a waste! See, I don't know. I just feel like that could be sold in another place or distributed properly. That's kind of a waste, isn't it? When yeah, but we don't need to get onto that. I just find that a bit wasteful, because if you store your medication right, it can last for as long as you make it right. Really, it's about what why, because of quality control, or because if it gets out of it gets so important and ditched. Oh wow, that's crazy. That, you learn something new every day, but it's just such a waste. I feel like, of course, if it's got actual issues with it, that's going to affect the consumption for using that's different. But it's not bad quality stuff. Like, I don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. Push the price up. Yeah, no, it definitely would. The industry's crazy. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what keeps the prices up, as King just said. You if they keep doing that, it ends up being what? Like, how much waste, how much Medicate, how many people could have effectively benefited from that medication? It is such a shame. But I do get it on another side. They want to keep people safe, but there's keeping people safe, and then there's just kind of being a bit over the top with it. If I'm not speaking out of turn, but I don't know the whole ins and outs of everything. Um, I knew that they had to get rid of stuff that obviously the microbial content's too high, or that it just hasn't been grown right, like in the right conditions. And yeah, stuff can be grown and then sent to these labs and fail and just all go in the bin. But it's like, why would you be producing this as a company for it to just all go in the bin? It's like, unless things are just going wrong, out of your control, why would you not be keeping an eye on all that stuff? It's just crazy. But as for the out of date stuff, that stuff just boggles my mind, because I know that it ain't a sell by date like food. It's just not like that. I hope at some point there's there's a few more looks into what we as a country can do for the medical market, in the sense of tests and getting the proper foundation sorted, so we can actually move forward and understand what we're looking for, and follow guidelines that mean, right, we trust that company to use their own lab and move it out into the market. So then that way there's a lot less stress on these independent places as much. There can be more labs, and yeah, the stability test, yeah, they got it's, a lot of it's because of the THC percent, and the fact that that's what makes it controlled and or well uncontrolled medication we're using. But that's what kind of makes it come to a halt, as you just said, Smack. Completely agree. Exactly that, Stav. Lots of hold ups, lots of things in the way. There's a lot of things that quite frankly could have been done yesterday or whatnot. And I think a lot of people know this. That's not the factor. I just think it's crazy, isn't it, when you put in that perspective. And I know people don't want to hear it, but with the pandemic that happened, that pushed a lot of these companies into a whole standstill. Like the markets for everything are still trying to catch up. So the medical market especially is still going to be affecting things to this day. But I gotta agree with you, Stav. We're gonna have a good year this year. We're gonna see if we can help Smack on the journey, see if we can get a bit more awareness going. Let's see if by Christmas of next year, which actually isn't far away, we all know how quick the year goes. Let's see if we can sit here and say we've made some progress in X and Y field. But let's just hope. We need fresher medication that is tested quicker. So it just means there's none of these, as Stav says, like year-long waits, and the quality control can be then a lot more improved because of it. We're gonna get it there. I definitely think it's possible. I think we're more than enough years in now. We're 6 years. This is like the 7th year of medical cannabis. So I think there's a lot more talk about it, more channels like coming up talking about not only medication but the whole industry. And let's just hope the more is spoke about, the more awareness and more people see that this is a medication and it could benefit a wider audience. It's just sometimes affordability doesn't allow that. But ultimately, we just want to help people. And I feel like this medication could definitely help a lot of people So let's hope we can save some money in some places and make it more affordable for people. Yeah, you're not wrong, Smack. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad strain. It's just a bad grow. So, like, if I've had something that I don't like by one company, I won't just write off that whole strain. I will try something by another grower, and it can be completely different. You know, we got different phenos. There are different stabilities and different plants, and ultimately it's very versatile. So one grower could do it well, another could do it a completely different way. So for me, I don't write it off instantly. That's why even in my reviews, when I'm like, didn't really like this one, but I try it again. That's what I mean by that. So I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to revisit some of these strains that I've not been so sure about in the distant future, and be able to say otherwise. So let's just hope we can aim for something like that as well. Affordability is a nightmare. It's been more for patients and unpaid care or is much needed. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think we need a system where it allows patients to take the incentive, because it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one for sure. I can understand why it's difficult for government, but it's difficult for us as well. I'm hoping that at some point it might be reviewed. We don't go all political here, but you've got to kind of just bring up that outline to obviously understand the inner problem, and I'm just hoping it gets spoke about a bit more. That's all. Just hoping that that a bit of research from other countries and places are put in the books, and we can learn from it and maybe put it into this economy. Affordability is a key factor, though, with a lot of things. That's the problem. That's the big problem. But I think, should we end the stream off with a chem cookies, or should we end off with chem cookies or? Whoops. I think we shall. I've got to open another volcano bag because that other one had a puncture in it. So another one's being opened, but it's fine because that one lasted me for ages. Where did I put? Oh, used to it being behind me. So, what's everyone got on their plans tonight? Anyone watching any cool series? Any plans? Chilling with the family? Been looking for some good series. Been watching. We're not going yet. We're just loading up the Volk. We're not going quite yet, but we'll know the Volk takes a little bit of time to get going. Speaking of these bags, the XL one's huge. Yeah, that's the one you're on about, the XL one, right? The 4'2" bag. Do you know what? I saw one of them online. I thought for a minute like that can't be it, but then it was actually on Stores and Bickle's site. That was pretty crazy to me. But I'm blown away really how quick this little little group of friends we've all become has grown, because ultimately we're just becoming a collective, just a good old group having a chat and chill a couple of nights a week, have a chinwag. That's what it's all about. I just find it crazy. Like, as I said in the short, I didn't even think anybody would want to hear me ramble on. I've never actually like got one of them make your own. Like, I don't even know how it works. Do you like cut this bit off and put a new piece on, or how does that even work? How do you do that? Like when you replace it like that? That's quite cool. I actually am interested to know how that works, because I've only just, like, this is the first actual replacement, if you will, that I'm opening. But I don't know how that works. That's crazy. Should hit the ball vape. I've got my little glass stand now. I've just found it a lot easier just to pick this thing up, and I also don't want too much vapor or any sort of way that this gets banned, or I don't know if it's allowed or what's going on with that. Just here for the lava lamp. Yeah, I'm here for the lava lamp as well, trying to work out how long it's got to be on in the winter. Oh no, I have my bag too low. I didn't notice. Gonna have to have my bag too low. There's not a lot of vapor in this one. I had it on 160, but this one doesn't give off a lot of flavor in the lower temps. There's chem cookies. It's more of a higher temp one. But I got yeah, it does taste nice. It is a nice one, this chem cookies. But when I put like the gelato dream in, for example, on 160, it's actually like really nice vapor. And it's quite crazy really, because it's quite a low temp really. Oh yeah, for sure. Don't need vapor for effects. Well, visible vapor. You are not wrong there, Smack. It's just crazy the difference, like between one strain and another. The difference that you can have. Obviously effects, but the vapor consistency in different ones. But it's a very nice one, this one. The chem cookies, I like this one. It is a shame it's gone out of stock, as Naraz said. Yeah, I've got the cage for my globe now. So I'll need to jump on it at some point. I just don't want too much vapor or something, and I don't know, the stream gets shut down, or I don't know how it all works on YouTube. I just want to keep it so my channel's not kind of shut down. I'm just here to have a chat and chill with you all. You set up notifications in your life. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it all, because I set up as a new stream because I like it so it's recorded and anybody can look back through it if there was a specific topic spoke about, or I don't know. So I like it like that. I don't want to keep it as a one link sort of thing. I don't know how to get a link prior or do any of that, so I do put it in like the Discord, but that's not obviously YouTube. So I'm not sure really what to do there. If anyone's got any advice or whatever, how to sort that and get it a bit more prepared, I'm all for hearing about it. But if you don't think that there'll be any repercussions to it, I just don't want, because obviously we're a medical space. I don't want any mishaps because YouTube's already a bit funny with stuff. I just want you all to be able to find the information and content that's there. Should be able to set a time. I'm using I know that you use the Prism thing. I couldn't quite work out all that with the chat and how it works here, so I'm using Streamlabs. So I'm not sure how, if I do that through the app or if I do it through YouTube. I'm gonna have to look at it all because it would be cool if I could get it all set up. Because it's the same time I go live anyway. Yeah, Kimchi's in here. Kimchi is Kent Chill Nature Wellness. Just on a new account name. But yo, Buffy, we gotta catch up soon, bro. We haven't caught up in a bit. It's been busy times. Globe is fire. Yeah, do you know what? I love my globe, and I've actually got the stand for it. So it's been a lot nicer to be able to heat soak the glass before actually medicating. It's like a completely different vibe. Prism's easier. Can I do the whole chat thing, like the chats here on the screen for you all? Am I able to do that on there? I don't know, I'm trying to work out these different apps, but it's hard to work out these streaming things without going live, and I don't just want to be going live while just trying to work out settings. I want you all to be like chilling here for a chat and all that, you know. I got the actual. I've got it here actually. Actually came. It was delayed, and it wasn't the company's fault. It was just the whole timing of it. But I actually got it through. So I have the whip for the volcano. I do, but I've never really liked the tubes or whips personally, so I've never actually took it out of the pack, because when I tried one before grabbing the device, I didn't like it. Didn't taste nice. So that's kind of why I've not even opened this one. Don't know about chat. Yeah, I don't know either. I couldn't really figure out that Prism thing. It was a bit confusing for me, I found. So I jumped on this, and it had the chat straight away in the corner. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And the mic's right there, so you don't need to hear me yawning. But yeah, I want to get it sorted out, so maybe we can maybe try the other software, because I want to get it so we can all have a chat, maybe like do it so one stream I've got one of you on, let's say Smack, another stream I got Casper, another one, and then some be me, some would be like us chatting with others, like, and just getting different perspectives out there and sorting stuff out. And I keep mentioning it because I want to keep it going in my mind as well, because at this point I'm just sticking with the same settings on the same software. I know, guilty, but it's just trying to get it all sorted, because I don't want to lose the chat. and I don't want to lose the fact that it kind of sections everything. I like to be organized, so that's another big thing. Love the live lounge. It's a treasure trove for information. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to keep, Sean. As you said, I just want to keep it all organized, ready to go. So if there's anything that comes up in the future that you're like, oh, that was explained there, or we spoke about it, you can just click on that specific date, and you're on there. That's just the thing. You have the same glue as me. I find the whip a bit much. I like glass stem. Yeah, I always use just the glass stem. These are more likely to break than the others. That's why I got the thing up there. I get a bit worried about breaking this thing. Casper, big love, bro. You chill and get better soon. Food looked absolutely amazing. So rest up, bro. Get better, bro. Take it easy, man. Yeah, the globe is really cool. I mean, I know a few, you probably got it, but it's just so easy to actually take it all apart, and it clicks in really nice, sturdy. It's just an easy bit of kit. Honestly, I probably, if I would have used this globe as often as I do now, I've got this thing, it would have broke, and that's just because I'm clumsy. But now it's just so easy. Got it. It's got like this like rubbery sort of felty stuff, and it just stops it. If it moves, it's fine anyway. But yeah, this thing is great. I've never got on with whips. Like, I know everybody's got their preferences, but personally, I've just found I've had a few whips that's just tasted off to me, and my experience just has been a bit underwhelming with them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I'm not gonna load it up now because we've got our dose sorted, got our last one in the volcano. But I will, if everything will be all right with it, I'll do a stream and use it, because I feel it's definitely a device that a lot of people love this thing, and I think it's great. I think that is actually really cool. I think though these would be quite cool. Like get like a wooden stand or something. Probably be a bit more pricey, but I think that would actually look really sleek and cool. Yeah, I like the DynaVap magnet. Imagine if it had one for each one. For each DynaVap. Got to collect them all with them. They're really nice bits of kit as well. Love my Dyna. Actually, if I'm going out for the day for a long time, I'll put it just in my bag, because then all you need is fire and then you're chilling. But nah, this thing is great. I love it. But yeah, overall, like, I feel the whips just taste weird. They just don't give you as much to work with. They're just overall a bit underwhelming. Green, my partner made a stand for mine much better. Oh yeah, especially like if it's made as well by a loved one or yourself. It gives it that more personal touch. So I can completely agree there. Sorry, I'm just holding this up because it keeps falling in front of me. Let's turn this up a bit. And stay. Alright, it's going to stay there now. I definitely think wood would look really great on this, yeah, for sure. I might have a little look because eventually I'd like to grab all of them because they are great bits of kit. So I might even look on somewhere like Etsy or something and see if they do a custom stand, because it's literally just a magnet anyway, or just make one. I don't know. Depends. But eventually I like to get a few more. Need to actually look online, see if there's any cool accessories soon. Be goodies carries wooden stands. Oh, the goodies. I'll have a little look at that. Thanking you. Perfect, Smack. Right, I've put that in on the search bar. And then I'll have a little look at that after the stream. And we'll see what they've got going on. Oh, I'm always ill in the winter time, like always. I'm coming down again with some sort of chesty cold. Looking forward to the summer. Then the next one that I saw was was the Woodwind. That one looks really nice. That's a lovely looking diner. Proper trendy looking as well. Nice wood finish. This next one I was thinking of hoping to grab. We're working this year as well and getting a bit of more of a naturey vibe in the background. Gonna have some plants up here and whatnot. Got a couple of little ones the other day, so we're gonna try and work on the background a little bit more as well and get a bit more of a chill vibe. I have to look at that as well. Smack the fat piggies, wooden stems. Don't know. I think we're gonna have to do an end of year recap on the lava lamp as well. See what streams have had the best flow on the lava lamp. This one's quite a good one, although a lot of it's at the top at the minute. Oh, brilliant. We can all look at it on the same place then. I'll have a look at them after the stream, Smart, for sure. Cheers for linking them, mate. I definitely think when that PC comes through, if you want my opinion, jump on the MC Discords. You could definitely share a lot of help and knowledge and stuff. I feel a lot of help for people. Feels nice actually using a new bag. It's because the other one had a slight hole in it for a bit, so it's quite nice using a fresh bag. It's the best lava lamp stream so far. Yeah, at the end of the year, we're definitely gonna have to do like a recap of the streams and see what lava lamp vibes we've had. Real talk, I'm thinking of grabbing another one in a different color. I am not sure what color, but I do love lava lamp vibe. I'm just not sure where to put it and all that, but I think the background's cool, but it could definitely have a little bit more in it. And that's what I'm saying. Any feedback or anything that you will think could be quite cool, then please do let me know. So I'm always looking to do all that, make it look more homely and cool when everyone's chilling. That lava lamp is going strong. Use one of these and cook Christmas dinner on the bag. Am I reading that right? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, proper recycling. Good stuff, Smack. See? Learning stuff. I did not know you could do that. Well, I guess as it's a medical device as well, it's got to be food grade material on it, so it's got to be fit for consumption, and hence it's got to be the same. So that makes sense. That makes sense. See, these little bits of knowledge. Brilliant. That's actually cool as well, doing that. That's recycling at its finest. AVB stuffing. Yeah. It's quite smart though, like especially if you can reuse stuff like the plastics and all that. It like takes ages to go, doesn't it? So if you can actually discard of it in a better way, why not? I'm reusing it to cook your food. Why not? Good stuff, Smack. Just getting all the clean up my jar a minute. Get this out. Got I got to get a big plant for in here, and I'm not sure what one to get, but I kind of want like a tall plant, but an indoor one. Does anyone actually know anything about plants? Because seriously, like that would be super cool. That would be a vibe. Drop it on the lunch tray. Seal on one end. Yeah, that is cool. Smack, bro. You are like a mentor. Smack's gonna teach the world the ways. Hey, Smack, have you thought about when you're hopping on streams, because as you said, you were thinking of doing a couple more lives. Have you thought about any of that anymore, or that's still in the works, trying to get everything thought about? Let's sure thing. Yeah, Smack's going for it. Which that's the vibe. Oh, Smack, by the way, I didn't know if you know, but the CDR Future resource link to equality and medicating isn't working anymore. If you got it downloaded, you're gonna have to make another link with it, because CDR Future just genuinely is down completely. I think I've still got it, actually. I've got a print out, but I think I've still got it, so I'll have to look at updating that link. But yeah, the actual website is down. We will probably... Oh wow, it's 8:15 already. See, this is what I mean, like, time flies, just don't even notice it. Probably do couple more left in this. Hot air balloons. Yeah, it's like, it's definitely an effective way to medicate these. And a fresh one, a fresh bag, or I don't know what they're called. Are they bags? Are they balloons? I'm not sure. I called them a balloon, but I don't know if that's the right terminology for them. I don't know. But this cheese plant. I don't know what one this is. Succulent ceramic. I think ceramic's just the pot, right? Yeah, it's definitely just a pot. Oh no, I just embarrassed myself. Succulent ceramic, it says on the thing. I thought it was fake for a second. When I got it in the shop, but it was pretty cool, and it's not fake; it's real. So I thought, yeah, I definitely needed to get that. Vapor sausage monsters. I actually don't know what they're called. From getting this device, when I got it, I did not know what they're called. I don't know if it's a balloon, if it's a bag. I'm actually interested in knowing them. What does everyone call it? Do they call it a bag, a balloon? I don't know. I guess a bag is fitting. Filling up a bag with vapor, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, bags. It does look like a balloon, I guess, resemblance, but you're filling a bag, aren't you? Really, with vapor. So I guess bag. Yeah. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, really. I think it's just. An actual, like, preference thing, really. You inflate it like a, yeah, that's what I mean. You fill the bag with vapor. You fill a balloon with vapor. was referring to the lack of vapor here. You're do you use the volcano or anything, bud feeder? Do you just use your glass and your twist? Because I know obviously you got the handhelds and stuff. But honestly, when I got the globe initially, I didn't use this thing for a while. We're all right and wrong. Yeah, literally. Well, that's what a lot of opinions are, isn't it? We're all right and wrong. But real talk, I think any way of calling this is okay. It's a bag. It's a balloon. Mighty Dynam Ball Vape. It's a nice triple threat right there. Stores and Bickle call them balloons. Oh, so they are called balloons by Stores and Bickle. Balloons normally rubber. Yeah, balloons are normally rubber. I call them balloons trying to get a replacement. I don't actually. Bag's better because I don't know if I'm just sounding a bit innocent or a bit silly because I don't know what balloon means. I mean, yeah, you get a balloon from the shop and then for parties and stuff, and I don't know what I'm what does that mean then? Like, am I missing something? Dead man. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know, but maybe someone would try. I guess maybe it could be like a medical myth buster for somebody on YouTube. I couldn't tell you though personally. I think I'll stick to my my official Stores and Bickle bags. Oh god. The chill streams where we can just have a laugh, have a chill chat. It's great. First was my was edible. What went wrong, King? If we can ask, was it just too strong? What went wrong with that? You could get 300 pounds. Wow. That's well. I don't. Oh, okay. Laughing gas. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Is there any upcoming medicals anyone's looking forward to at all before we all sign off and a bit too strong? Yeah, I think like it's very difficult to gauge with consumption like edibles. Very difficult. It takes a while for someone to learn out what they could function with, you know. Gonna hit a ball weight for me. Yeah, please do. I think I'll take you up on that feed. I think I'll use it next stream. Maybe I'll kind of put it away a bit and it should be cool. Because I think it will be. I think it'll be pretty cool to use actually, because I do use it regularly. I just don't know if it's just too much vapor or whatnot, and that's just my thought process. I don't want to do anything against YouTube guidelines in that sort of way. Yeah, I'm proper done in today as well. It's been one of those days, like, it's been quite nice out, but just one of them where I got no energy. The 2-inch joystick dab, how they're glued together. That's nuts, mate. It's actually nuts. They're bringing us into medical. I think I heard that it's only going to be in carts though. Not really sure the whole thing about it at this point, but I don't know. I think that concentrates would be a great step forward for medical, as for some people just one use of that could really help set them up for a very long period of time. It's just a more concentrated hit, and it kind of just targets that one specific aspect. I find it's hitting the ruby. What sort of temperatures does everyone kind of go with when they're using their their thermal twist, their bolus vapes, or volcanoes? What sort of temperatures did everyone go for? No, I agree. There would be crazy pricing, but I just think that for some conditions and needs, it can be very beneficial, medicating in that way. So, you know, 280 daytime. Literally, that's mad. I start on like 160 on my handhelds, and you just use like mostly handhelds. So we're like 2.5 easier, to extreme as we speak. Evening Smoky, how's the Mythbust video going? I feel like medical extracts, they're gonna be in the cart form anyway, I think. So they'll probably just be like on the pen. But they're gonna be expensive. That's the thing. There we go. Heard some great things about the AZR. The price is brilliant as well, Stav. I know that Casper's got one in stock at the minute, and it's really good price. This is what I mean. There's some devices that are really good. I didn't even hear of the AZR for a while, or I would have got one of them, because like it quite frankly does everything that I need. Yeah, I get that. Also, the amount that be used up to growth, we would have to price it quite high. It'd have to be fresher stuff as well, or people just wouldn't do it. Oh, snap. Good stuff. Always good when someone can help you work better. I want to extract some medical for endless disposable cards. Just want to extract nothing else. Yeah, I'm one of those sort of people who I think if the waste isn't needed, don't have it. It's no different medicating other than it's already in something that you put on the top of the battery pen. So for me, if they brought it, I completely agree there. Smack, like, just bring it as it is, and leave it as that, because it's just more waste that's not needed. Plus, I have no experience myself with the cars, but I have seen that you don't get full extraction out of them. There's always some left. But if you're gonna get these things, I feel you should be able to get full extraction out of it, get everything out of it. So that is a shame. But yeah, Smokey, I can agree with you. That's probably how it's gonna be. Smack, yeah, more waste, more cost. I think we're gonna have to see what direction it goes. It is quite unfortunate, in the way that it's coming to the market. I just think, as Smack's saying, it's just going to be more waste, which means it's going to end up costing us more because they've got to do more stuff with it. They've got to package it with all sorts. But yeah, I think it's one that eventually will be spoke about, especially with, I get it's different. I get this is a medical market, but with the waste of all of these disposable vape devices that they've realized and they're now trying to fizzle out and ban, I feel like they're going to have to look at all the other markets that come in the surrounding space. Now, there's definitely ways to cut waste and manage it a lot better. So I guess we'll just have to see what direction that goes in the future, and yeah, that's pretty much all we can do ultimately at this point, when we're quite in the dark with everything. I think I'm pretty much done with this bag. It's pretty much burnt out. Ooh, just dropped it. Wouldn't be good. I'll be getting out the next bag already. That would have been quick. Oh snap! That would have been a quick puncture. This is very nice unfashionable stuff called glass jars. Completely agree, Kimchi. Like, I'm all for glass as well, because it's something that can be reused. Like, you could even send it back. Like, your clinic could do a courier service, like every DPD, that pick up mail, and you could literally take those glass jars, send it back to the clinic, they send it back to the company, and then maybe it can be reused, and then there's some sort of incentive. I don't know, but the whole recycling process, making it that they cut down on stuff that they've got to do on their end to make it easier to make the process flow better. glass with returns, exactly that. I feel that that could really benefit the market. Glass is the best way to store not only foods but medication. In the way we're using medication, and I feel if it was sent in glass and sent back, incentive to do so. So it means they're having to produce less stuff. I don't know. It's just crazy. Well, in Germany, they have something called fan, which you can take your certain glass and plastic bottles to the shop and put them back in and get credit back. You pay that money when you shop, like an extra 10-15 cents for a bottle or whatnot, but then you get that back for taking it back. So that's sort of, yeah, a similar thing. It saves the actual public workers who are grabbing the bins and all that more labor, and it's also saving you having to overfill your recycling in bins. So it means you got more room overall to recycle the other stuff. But it's something that could really work here in this sector. It's worked in Europe in food and drinks for years. I've seen it firsthand. So why couldn't it work in this market? I don't see why it couldn't. It could be beneficial. You would see people actually leaving their bottles by the bins or on top of the bins, and you would have less fortunate people coming along, grabbing them. They're not dirty, crushed, or anything. No one would crush the bottles, and it would help. It would help the less fortunate be able to grab food or water, or even some sort of shelter eventually, because you could actually get that out in currency, whether it be 50p or nothing. You could get it in a voucher form for no currency, or you could get it in the actual currency. So it's a really good incentive, not only to put things in the designated spot. It's helpful for people if you don't want to carry it around and you're like, well, 15 cents isn't anything to me, but put that into the perspective of someone with nothing. That's a lot to them, and over time that will collect. So it is a good system, in my opinion, and it should definitely be used in other sectors and more widely around the world. That's just my thoughts anyway on that. I don't know. It's a shame that stuff like this aren't put in place a bit more. But anyway, we are gonna have this one. That's if there's even anything. This is it 210. The little bit wispy. But this is at 210. Let's see if there's actually anything. I don't think there really is. I started this one a bit lower. This one's the one that I usually start a bit higher. So usually the last bag would have been 210. And there's a little bit. There's a little bit. Amsterdam 10 cents for recycled plastic bowls. Personally, I don't know why I didn't use them in the first place. Well, no, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff you could use, but I think it's a brilliant. I just think in general it's a brilliant help to a lot of people overall. I might have, right at the end of the stream, I might have found a spot to actually put the chat, so it'll be less looking down. But there's definitely a lot of there's definitely a lot of things that are put in place elsewhere that have better value in other places, if that makes sense. Like, it's got the value where it's at, but if you put that practice into another place, it could actually have an even bigger effect. So if that, yeah, that should make sense. But there's a lot of less fortunate areas that money for recycled goods and all that put in the right places as an incentive for doing it right could be really beneficial. And it doesn't take a lot. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could hide it behind the chat. Just saying Hawaii, keep beaches amazingly clean. They also had some investment I've ever tried. See, that's first off, Cornish, thank you for joining. If I haven't said already, I think you just joined. But it is getting late and I'm getting tired, so I'm starting to lose track of everything. But yeah, it's literally such a huge incentive. As you said, keeping the beaches clean. It's like it's that's one of the main revenues for a lot of these places from tourists visiting these beaches and all that, and it's an incentive to grab all this stuff. Sip it up, Jack. There's not much to sip up left. It's kind of just wispy. Just kind of finishing it off so I can put it away. This was done like a bag ago, unfortunately. I ran it through that one more that didn't need going through. Also, some of the best medication. What, within medication and cannabis? Yeah, not much vapor, but it has done the trick. Brilliant medication, that one. It's such a shame that it's out of stock now. Hopefully it comes back in soon. Off out with the dog. Have a great rest of your evening, Green. We'll speak to you soon. I'm probably going to head off myself in a moment and just chill. One of them. I am proper tired. I will pull out the globe on the next one. I might put the globe behind like the plant sort of thing and move it over a little bit. Maybe we'll do a little smart thing with it. But no, it's a great device for medicating. Very helpful. So I definitely would like to use it more. It's been nice using the volcano again. Actually, I haven't used it for a while. So jumping on the streams and using it. I literally have only been using it today, like an hour before the stream. So that was quite nice. I hopped on. But I am going to love you all and leave you in a minute. I am going to be hitting the hay shortly. I was up super early. I hope you all had a lovely weekend, and thank you all for chilling with me. It's been great at chatting with you all again. I know sometimes I can ramble on these streams. That's why I try and keep the videos as straight to the point as possible. What temp do I use on the Ruby? I start at like 280 on good fresh medication. Is very flavorful. I start a bit lower. On the more drier side that needs that kick, I will go for a good like 300, 310, even 320 start and kind of end it at like 380. something like that usually, because I don't like to go too much. All my AVB could theoretically be revaped, and you'd still get vapor out of it. I just can't stand burnt AVB. So I get a lot more out of my thermal twist. So thank you, BuzzFeed, thank you, Smack, Green, thank you, Dead, like all of you for recommending that device. And even, I didn't even know it was a thing before. So thank you. And everyone, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you all stay well, stay safe, and stay medicated. And I will see you in the next one and the next stream. Lots of love, everyone, and I'll catch you all in a bit. See you later, everyone.